Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, you guys. I'm on my way into work. Just want to chat with you for a moment. Have a mature woman talk. I just listening to all the YouTubers and the news and all that. And, you know, so many companies are laying off right now. So I just say, you know, it is what it is. This is a really challenging time to purchase real estate, even for investors. I'm moving towards flipping my first home, and I'm still looking at doing it, you know, even in this market. But I'm going to start off small. I'm looking at single family homes, so nothing really big. So I'm getting my toe wet. I already have some real estate, and I have one tenant. So I'm still kind of slow in the game, but it's something, you know, as I again move towards my retirement years, I'm, you know, stepping up my financial game and my goals. If any of you been following me, that's pretty much my channel. I'm a mature older woman, professional social worker, and, you know, I also have many streams of income, but, you know, I'm still struggling. So still trying to feel my way and learn my way. You know, I'm learning to be more financially literate later in my life. So anything that I, you know, learn, I love to share, you know, and so, yeah, so that's where I am with my channel. Anything that I do, I like to share, and hopefully someone's encouraged to, you know, especially you younger people, you know, if I have any younger listeners, that, you know, consider, you know, take care of your financial wealth and your health. You know, that's part of your health, you know. People say, you know, well, it's most important to be spiritual and be religious and all that, and that's great. But I feel that part of my spirituality is my wealth and my health. And if those things are out of whack, it's hard to be in a spiritual space. I can be religious. I can show up and appear and go through the motion. But spiritually, in my spirit, my life just can't be right. You know, so I am working on those areas in my life. And so that I can go into my golden years with with a better nest egg. Now, I've always been really, really good at my 401k, putting money away. I've always been really good at that and continue to do so. But, you know, I've just not been good about really like taking it to another level. Like, for instance, even with my 401, you know, I have money in IRA. Even with that, I'm really going to be meeting with my financial advisor soon, because one of the things I want to do is get rid of my mutual funds, and right now is a time to invest in those growth stocks and really take some risk, or some really calculated risk. And I feel that right now is the time to buy, like Google and, you know, these stocks that are really down, that are going to go back up, like Amazon. I know it's split. But Amazon was $2,000, I think, in 2018. And it split this past year, 22. And it's under I know it's under $100 right now. So think about that. You know, rich people, you know, they get rich. They get richer when there's a market. When the market is falling, they call it a recession. I call it a depression. We're going into a depression. And it's time to really, if you're not if you've never had financial literacy before, you need to have it right now. I mean, look at me and I'm seriously, you need to make sure that you take care of your financial wealth. Take it serious. Stop spending money on designer bag. I mean, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. You do what you want to do. But if you ask Auntie Corliss, if you ask me, you need to right now, if there's never a time to really watch your coins, is right now. You need to really hold back, even if you're young, especially if you're young, you know, but it doesn't matter what age you are. right? So you can go through homelessness and you can go through financial, devastation at any age. And so, if you, right now is the time to really cut back on spending, go and maybe, get secondhand, or go through your closet and go shopping in your closet, and try to spruce those things up and hold your money, hold your coins. Right now is the time to really, really invest in those growth stocks, like I said, like Google and Amazon and Tesla, because they're really low right now and they're going to come back. Amazon is not going anywhere, okay? It's going to come back, okay? And so, and from I used to be in finances, the financial industry in my first career, back in the 90s. And one of the things I learned was, they say buy and hold, but I say buy low, sell high. So right now it's low. Rich people don't buy mutual funds. Rich people buy, wealthy people. When I say wealthy people buy growth stock, they buy stocks, okay? And they buy, right now, the market is hot. Right now it's, blue light sale. It's blue, it's clearance, red clearance sales right now. And this is the time to really buy. Another thing to consider is that eventually there's going to be a bust in this housing market. And while they get you all excited on these YouTube channels and on the news and all this information they put out here and they frighten you, but really, to tell you the truth, when the market is down, when these prices go low, I say prepare yourself, get your credit right, stack you some money, some coins, and make sure, so if this is a time to think about, not necessarily buy a house right now, but this is a time to think about or prepare yourself. All right? Prepare yourself. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So right now is the time to put some money away so that when this housing bust comes, when these houses prices drop enough, then you can get you a piece of property or get you a piece of land or what have you. So I would say, no, hold right now. If you hold right now in regards to buying, properties, hold off right now. Just kind of sit and waiting, not just wait, but prepare yourself, put your coins away, stop spending your money, put a little money away, put some cash away, even if it's just a little bit, put your money away. And if you want to take a little money also and go and buy you some stock. Now, I have a financial advisor. I love my financial advisor, wonderful. But one of my goals is possibly to take half of my money, because a lot of times these companies, they want you to stay conservative. And rich people are not conservative, okay? Wealthy people in these times, they go for it. They go for the juggler, okay? While we sitting there holding the system together. So I would say, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take, I say read it yourself. Read, if at least, read up on it. I'm not a financial advisor. So I'm not a specialist or anything like that. But I have a little age on me and have a little maturity on me. And I do a lot of reading. I do, I listen, I pay attention, I read, and I analyze, and I do my own research. So people can say anything, right? But I always go behind them with my own research. So do not, that's my disclaimer. Do not say, well, this is a mature lady, older lady told me to do this and this didn't work out for me. And now you're ready to look at me funny and sue. So don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is consider taking your money and investing, and buying you some growth stock. Buy stock in something that you pay attention, maybe that you invest in, or that you notice that you buy more. If you're a P&G person, Procter and Gamble, they pay, and get you some good stock that pay good dividends. So, Procter and Gamble, like I said, Amazon, things like that. So you can Google it. You can Google everything. This phone is worth trillions of dollars if you use it right. Also, pull up your phone. If you have a smartphone, your smartphone should have a free stock, like a stock price app. So that way you can keep up with your money. You can keep up with your stocks. You can kind of start investing. Or even if you don't start investing, you can start just investigating and seeing, wow, I'm looking at these prices and look at the historical prices and see where they are. So I would say pull up an app on your phone. You should already have one. And if you don't have one, go into your store and pull one up for free. And yeah, so I say that, use your resources, hold tight right now. Try to hold on to your money, really cut back, try to cook at home. That's why I do a lot of meals. You see me cooking a lot. I got my little lunch today. Won't be eating cafeteria food, having all week. It's Thursday, and I'm still, every day, I bring my own food from home. So that helps me to really say, because a lot of your money can go, go in your food, restaurant, eating Uber Eats every day. It's expensive, and right now, they don't want to say depression, but we're about to hit a depression. If we're not in it already, we're at the very beginning. We're the beginning stage of it. Now, they won't ever say it. They keep saying recession, or we're going to have it. By the time they say we're in it, we've already been through it. So you have to do your own research out here. You can't depend on the system to tell you what you need to do. So you have to do it yourself. So that's just my grown folk advice. You can listen to Auntie Quarters. You don't have to listen to her. That's fine. You can take it. Do whatever you want to do with it. That's your, but I'm putting it out there because I said anything that I learned, anything that I noticed, I'm going to share. I also, one other thing before I notice is that my escrow, my taxes went up this year, almost $200 per month, per freaking month. So so I have to check into that because this is, this is all new to me, and so if, I have a 2-family flat, so I consider myself a real estate investor because this is, I speak it into fruition, like I spoke my 2-family flat into fruition, and I have it. I've had it for almost 3 years now. So, and I've had consistent tenants that pay well. Okay. But, there's still some things that I'm still learning that no one told me. Like my insurance was dropped at one point. I had to get a new roof on my home. I had to, my building, I had to build a new porch. I had to do, tuck pointing and things like that, and still have some things. I had to get a new soffit, and I had to, in order to maintain my insurance and not have to be penalized or what have you. So it's just a lot that these YouTubers don't tell you. They don't tell you. They make it look all glamorous when you own property. Okay. When you own real estate property and you have tenants and all that, there's a lot of work in it, and so I'm going to share all those things. But I say, and, I continue to say, really learn to be frugal. I'm not saying be cheap, but learn to be frugal, save your money, up your game and your financial literacy and understanding. Become an entrepreneur of some sort. Take a class, a business planning class at your community college. That's the best $100 I ever spent. It's probably gone up a little bit because I'm going to take it again for another business. So I just say, as I learn and grow, I want you to grow with me, those of you that are interested. So I just want to share that information. Anyway, that was it. I have to go into work, but talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.